Hey, yo, we back in the building. Let's get it. Listen, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more. I'm back with that. We back in the building. Let's get it. Listen, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more. I'm back with that. Yo, for starters, let me just say this. Smash the like button. I slept like a baby. Oh my God. You wake up, you got that drool, like the Joker. You got that spit drool. Remember the Joker had them scars? You ever slept so good, you got the Joker scars? You got the Joker scars just smeared down your cheek? Bro, that's how good I slept. I had the drool and it looked like Joker scars. I woke up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. Y'all ever sleep that good? That's how I slept. Do you want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, and now I'm back to do damage. You jokers. This could be a fun one. Stay tuned. Do you want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, I love my job. Happy Mother's Day, you motherfuckers. I love my job. Bro, Canelo out here. I was born ready. Facts. No, I can't wait. Listen, I slept good. I hope you guys had a good night. We gotta talk about this Canelo. I was born ready versus Billy Joe Saunders. Oh man, I can't wait. But I'm just waiting to warm the mic up, waiting for the notifications to go out. Yeah, now. Eric Lopez, what's up? I need y'all to smash the like button so we could get to talking. Shout out to H-Town. Listen, shout out to H-Town. We in the building. Everybody having a good day so far? Got a lot to say. So I'm just waiting for the notifications. The sooner you guys smash the like button and we get the likes up and we get traffic, the better it'll be. The sooner we can get rapping. John Malone from H-Town. Yo, get the likes up. Billy wearing the cursed Versace robe. Another one bites the dust. Big facts. Try to warn him, you know. Dirty Chivo was popping. Yeah, this is just open. You know, we can talk about whatever until I get cooking, get started. A couple more minutes, and I'm going to get started. Kid with golden voice. Boxingego. Oh, man, I really slept good, though. I think I had I had a pretty productive day yesterday. So I definitely slept good. I was tired at the end of it. You know what I mean? And I didn't even watch none of the undercard, really, except for the co-feature. Shout out to Kevin Slims. Salute E-God in the chat. Did Fury AJ get announced last night? 1 more week, mate. Bro, that's another thing. Joshua Fury, where's the announcement? Shout out to Kevin Slims. That's a great one. Where's the announcement? Eddie Hearn says he wanted to announce it in conjunction with the Canelo Saunders fight. Well, Canelo Saunders is over. Where's the announcement? Man, Ego Stradamus, I told you, like Lil Wayne said, I'm already a legend if I ever leave. I'm already a legend if I ever leave. One more week, mate. Bro, it's how many times they've been saying one more week, mate, for 52 weeks. That's a year, bro. It's over. Errol was at the fight. I seen it. Him and Yellow Beezy. That's what's up. He in shape too. I seen that too. The gypsy magic don't work. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get talking. Oh my God. A few more minutes. Fury ran out and pulled the ambulance up for some. I seen him. Somebody posted the video. Fury was out. He said, then I'm out, just like a thief in the night. I seen my teeth in the bite. Bro, he was out. How hilarious is it they kept trying to paint Canelo as pound for pound? I do put him on the pound for pound. Bro, that's not hilarious. I don't get what's hilarious about that. Canelo's a good fighter, great skill. He's in a position of a little bit of luxury where he has the ability to make any fight he wants. Now we already know the fights he's not making, which is his own separate issue. Listen, I'm telling you, my channel ain't for some of y'all because some of y'all are too emotional. Boxing is a fun sport. It's entertaining. And it's a passionate sport. I've been telling you guys from the beginning, your emotions, if you can't control them, will get the best of you. Like people picking Billy Joe Saunders. To me, that was an easy fight prediction. A lot of what I said came true. Now, again, I'm not perfect. So, I'll get predictions wrong here and there, but I don't even see how whatever people were saying. That's why I kept telling you the same thing. I'm like, what are people picking Billy Joe Saunders based on? What has he done over Canelo? Stylistically, what does he have? And people were saying the most generic, his footwork. Bro, his footwork didn't look and nothing special to me. Oh, he's so slick. Bro, he's so slick, he got his eye socket crushed. Okay. But listen, when it be a black fighter with slickness or an Afro-Cuban, they get called runners and boring and cowards and yellow bellies and things like that. And they don't get props for their slickness. When the last time you seen Edislandi Lara and his eye was all shattered because he ran into a punch or he squatted down and caught the punch flush? You see what I'm saying? So I told you, Billy Joe Saunders, he's decently slick. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even use the word slick, but he's like a decent boxer. Block Kyle Lewis. Get him out of here. I wish I would lose to a man named Kyle Lewis. You can't out debate. Oh, Kamal Oz. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, they come to my channel and tell me to be quiet. That's never gonna work. We built this. Pensacola, we talk tonight. California Bay Area, we talk tonight. Doesn't even make sense by way of what I do. YouTube, that would be me. This would be my channel. How am I going to be quiet on my own channel? Come on. So if you talk, that extra, we will have to remove you from the chat. Bro, all this like fallacies, Billy Joe, I would never even use the word like truly slick for his style. He can box. He can box and move pretty good. You know what I'm saying? When I think of slick, I think of like Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker is slick. Yeah, I'm gonna talk. Shout out to Kamal Oz, $2. I don't know how much we'll get to it on this one, but I definitely will make a video about Andre crashing the press conference. Leo, what do you think about Canelo and Boo Boo? Okay, guess people want me to talk about it right now. Listen, I got videos coming on all this. Bear with me on one person. I like it. You know what I mean? He ran up. He pulled up to the scene. He went to the fight. But I mean, truth be told, I'm getting tired of talking about the Boo Boo situation because it doesn't look like it's going to improve. You sign with some people, Eddie Hearn and DAZN, and they don't like have your best interest at thought. They don't know what to do with you. Don't know how to maneuver and move you. So he did that, and Canelo's like, "Get the f out of here! Get the f out of here!" But more than likely, that's not going to gain him the fight. You know, unfortunate, sad, but true. So it's good that he, you know, if people liked it and were entertained, and it puts pressure on Canelo, maybe, you know, but at the end of the day, I don't see Canelo fighting him. So when I think of slickness, I don't think of Billy Joe Saunders. I think of Floyd Mayweather. Think of Pernell Whitaker, right? Guys like that. I don't really think of Billy Joe Saunders. But old media told you. Hearns told security to escort Andre and his dad out. I mean, I don't know how it happened. I just seen it like the video was just started, so I don't know if it was in the middle of talking. I don't really know. I gotta catch up on that. All I seen is a video where he was already like him and Canelo were like already going at it. So I don't know if he interrupted the press conference. I don't know, but oh well. Like I said, I've already put for the Canelo Andre fight for years on my channel. But once again, I need to talk about this Billy Joe Saunders. That's an actuality. The Andre fight is just, you know, he's been in the same boat dealing with the same people. So I'm not really here to talk about the Andre thing that much in this video. Unless I do, it's going to be on the back half. I don't know. What else can I say? Hey, bro, Andre just fought Liam Williams. DAZN clearly and Eddie Hearn clearly ain't giving them big names. I mean, what else can I say about that? Canelo said, "I'm coming, man." Shout out to Ego. When did he say that? Listen, let's get started. We're starting to fill out a little bit. Everybody, if you guys could smash the like button. I want to talk about this Canelo Saunders. Again, smash the like button. I say this on my channel, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't care what anybody else is talking about in the sport of boxing. I have two pairs of eyes. I see what I see. I have my sense of smell, sense of touch, all that. So don't tell me what other people said, because I don't care. Like whatever, like people, oh, there are other channels or this writer or someone on Twitter said this or DAZN commentary said boom, boom, boom. I don't care. Like, stop telling me. Like, people see, listen, and I'm not trying to go all the way alpha male, but this is a reality. Being a true alpha male, there's a lot of times where people they take in too many different inputs, right? So they feverishly pitch what everybody is saying and tell everybody, like people come to me and tell me what everybody else said. I don't care. I know what I watched with Canelo Saunders, and I know what I didn't see. So if you're on my channel, you know, just respect it. We don't do any soliciting. Respect it. I don't care what how another person viewed the fight. So stop telling me about what other you on my channel. Let's talk about what I seen and, you know, questions and stuff like that. I can't tell, like, because apparently people on Twitter and all around had Billy Joe Saunders up, or, you know, whatever people. Some people had Canelo winning. Some people had Son. I don't know about none of that. I know what I seen. And from my opinion, from yours truly, me to you, I don't know what the y'all be watching. Like, I really don't, and I'm censoring myself. I'm trying to, you know, trying to get a little bit better. But anyway, I don't know what the heck y'all be watching for real. Like when people, listen, I said it before. Emotions get the best of some of y'all. A man that can't control his emotion is a female to me. If you can't control your emotional state of mind, more often than not, you might as well just be a chick, a gossipy chick at that. I don't know what no one else seen. People have favorites in this boxing game. People have like people they're against or whatever, and they want to hate. Listen, I say something, a constructive criticism about Canelo. They say I hate Canelo, whatever. But then I give Canelo his credit. Then they say I love Canelo. I don't care about none of that. All I do is break down the fights, tell you what I see, and people, you guys judge me for it. Yeah, I hate Canelo. Okay, whatever. If that's what you feel, fine. Shout out to Paul Ruffin. I love it. He said, respect ego, $5. Facts over feeling. That's what I'm saying. It is clear to me that some people have certain fighters and stuff like that, and they have animosity towards them. So no matter what they do, it's always going to be an excuse or it's never going to be good enough. Me, I don't operate like that. Eddie, he says, breaking news, Billy Joe Saunders asked for a bigger hospital bed. Salute ego. I don't play the favorites game. All these fighters are my favorite. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just enjoy boxing. So I have guys that, people I like their style better and stuff like that. But I'm willing to give everyone a fair shake. Like, for example, Kovalev, I think he's racist. I think he's a POS. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I can't take any of that, my personal feelings towards him about what I think he is as a person. He still was a good fighter in his day. You see what I'm saying? He still was a good fighter. So I'm not going to be like, his jab sucks because I think he's racist or because I think he's a POS. But this is what some people choose to do. So I get it. Like, people keep talking about, oh, but Canelo Andrade, he's not fighting Charlo. That's his own issue. I've already talked about all these issues. Canelo, yeah, he's not fighting Charlo and Benavidez and Andrade. What's that got to do with the Saunders fight? You know what I'm saying? I'm basing what I seen in this particular fight. So the fact that you're thinking about Charlo and Andrade means you're probably using your emotions and other things is clouding your judgment. That's like if a cop has a family member that's murdered, they probably can't work on the case because you're too connected to this. You're too connected to the, emotionally connected to the victim. So you might go AWOL or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might go crazy. It's kind of a conflict of interest. I keep my personal feelings and my boxing separate. This has allowed me and afforded me the opportunity to make a lot of money in this game and give y'all credible, reliable, consistent information. Like, for me, I'll tell you straight up, I don't really like Billy Joe Saunders. I don't really like Tyson Fury, but I will always do my best to cover the sport. So if Billy Joe Saunders was out there styling on Canelo, then that's what I would tell you. As a person, I think he's distasteful. He's immature. He's annoying to me. But that never stops me from doing my job. Like, it's just like I've worked since I was 14 years old, steady, no gaps in employment. Sometimes you get a customer and they're a-holes. They're annoying customers. But you learn to work with that. Not everything is peaches and cream. Sometimes you get that customer had a bad day or they race it, whatever they got going on, but it's a business. So you do the transaction, get them up out your building, and that's it. That's what I do with the boxing game. I took what I learned in corporate America, in the retail world, and street smarts, and academic scholastics, and then I wrote it all one, and now you see me out here talking boxing, and we winning. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to adjust. And you have to be able to separate what's in here versus what's in here and what you're seeing. Canelo Alvarez, if he was, to be honest, like if he was getting styled on by Billy Joe Saunders, I'll tell you that. But a lot of people, I can't even say a lot of people because I don't really know what everyone said, but I did see some stuff on boxing Twitter and all that. But some people were saying Saunders was up. Some people were saying that DAZN said that Saunders was up. What? Block Michael. Get him out here. Listen, when they hate, donate. Block Michael. I need one of my shooters. Where Michael at? Listen, I need one of my shooters to get him out of here. I said, where Michael at? Zip him up. That's a Michael Jack. Jackson. Get him out of here. Zip him up like Michael Jackson's jackets with all them zippers. Block Michael. Get him out of here. The sooner he's gone, the sooner we can continue. Shout out to Hamza. When they hate, donate. Look, they said, listen, they said all types of people and trolls to knock me off my pivot. I told you, I'm Floyd Sharp. I'm Floyd Sharp. You can't knock me off my pivot. This is what I do. I do this daily. I train my whole life for this. For moments like this, public speaking. Let's go. So anyway, Billy Joe Saunders, I don't know what people DAZN saw or thought they were seeing. Canelo was in control of the fight. I don't know. I can't really speak to that. I cannot really speak to what other people seen. But from what I seen, Canelo was definitely landing the better quality shots the entire fight. In fact, the frequent deposits to the body were made by Canelo Alvarez. Like, even when Billy Joe Saunders was moving, using the ring, Canelo would give him like hooks to the body. Nice, solid, just nice little solid shots. You can walk around the ring and take a lap and, use the real estate, but you're going to hold this too. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that. So he would give something. He would let Billy Joe Saunders hold that. Yeah, you can do all this moving and stuff, but hold that in the process. So that was that. Body shots, power shot, that was all Canelo. Billy Joe Saunders, to me, from what I said, this is why he wasn't winning the rounds, is here's an example. I'm the king of analogies. I was born for this. I was born for these moments. Get my likes up. If y'all want to hear the king of analogies speak this analogy, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Watch, I got an analogy for y'all. If y'all want to hear this analogy, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Let's get the likes up. I told you, I slept like a baby. Ego Junior, baby. It is going to be that way. I got an analogy for you. Now, I told you, my whole life, I've had a job. This is the first time, since we've been doing this, which has been a while now, where I get to work for myself. It was beautiful. I highly suggest definitely a small business. But before that, it was working for other people, working for companies that you guys know, shopped at, stuff like that. Different things. I've had a lot of jobs. But sometimes, like a manager, when the employees are just BSing and chatting and fraternizing and stuff, sometimes a manager would walk by and then they would try to act like they were doing something. Like I was a manager and then I would see, people fraternizing from afar. And then when I walked by, they knew I was a manager. So they would act like they doing something, right? So there's a difference between acting busy and being busy. You can usually decipher the two. Like when I would walk by as a salary manager at Lowe's, I could tell if you were actively, even if there was no customers, actively like checking signage and straightening shelves versus I just walk by and you acting like you doing something. It's a big difference. Again, lesson here. There's a difference between acting busy and genuinely being busy. To me, Billy Joe Saunders was acting busy. Like, I guess by way of explanation, he was busy, but it was non-committal shots. Like he's letting his hands go and like trying to create openings, but it wasn't. Canelo had a good defense and his hands were moving, but he wasn't committing to no shots. He wasn't He wasn't really ripping crazy shots, making Canelo's head bounce to and fro. So Billy Joe Saunders, to me, it was just like he was doing some amateur stuff. Like, you know, how you just touch, score, touch, score type of stuff. There was no moment in the fight where I recall Canelo Alvarez. I've only watched it the first time, but where I recall Canelo Alvarez being like almost out of there or about to get dropped or, you know, anything like that. But you could hear Canelo shots. You could hear the impact and the thud of Canelo shots, right? Canelo was putting some mustard and bad intent on those punches. And the body shots, I think, paid dividends. And through that and natural fatigue, Billy Joe Saunders started slowing down and started getting broken up. I didn't see this whole legendary Billy Joe Saunders up on the scorecard and weirdo stuff that you guys seen. Some of you. I seen Billy Joe Saunders win 1 or 2 rounds. And that's the craziest thing about boxing is we have people who all watch the same thing, but allegedly, I'm telling you, I've been in this game for a minute. My prediction was dead on. I told you I gave an honest assessment. And what I'm telling you, I seen, you have people who are saying Billy Joe was winning 5 rounds to 2 and, you know, Canelo got exposed and all that. Like, bro, like it's ironic that the guy that some fans are saying was exposed was the guy who crushed the other guy's eye socket. That's like only in boxing do you hear this gibberish. Do you hear like weird stuff like that? So boxing fans want King Ego to believe that the person that was exposed here was the person whose eye collapsed and was the one that quit. You know what I mean? So like I didn't see that. And then if you really break down the fight, you have to tell me what was Billy Joe Saunders like really doing. I'm not saying he was like, first of all, listen, I'm not saying he wasn't giving it a go. I'm not saying that. But like he was trying. This is like, but it's like Sherlock Holmes say, elementary, my dear Watson. Elementary. Like what Billy Joe Saunders was doing was just elementary stuff you would expect. He's a champion, allegedly, you know what I mean? And he's undefeated. So, yeah, he's not going to just go in there and ain't lost and he's undefeated. You know, the saying goes, the old adage, it's harder to take somebody's O when they're undefeated, blah, 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 right? So he just went out there and he was doing what he could do, and that was it. Like there was no like what like there was this one round. I want to say round 5. I don't really remember the number of it. And that was like, to me, that was Billy Joe Saunders' best round. And I even said this in my Boxingego watch party. There was one round. So he won like 1 round, maybe 2. Maybe 2. So I don't understand how people were saying like he was up until he got stopped. All the judges had Canelo up. Block KD graphics. I don't answer to you. You answer to me. I'm your king. Block KD graphics. Bro, listen, I can destroy these imbeciles. You foolish mortals. You foolish infidels. KD graphic. Didn't you say Golovkin was exposed by Kell Brook? Right. Listen. So this tells you this is a long time stalker of Boxingego, because that Kell Brook fight with Triple G, right? The Triple G fight in Kell Brook was years ago. So this goes to show you that KD graphics been on my dick for years. These are the facts. That was a long time ago. But since you want to bring it up, let me explain. Once again, like I said to start this video, you got to separate your emotion from the reality of situations. For example, people told me Canelo struggles with movers and blah, blah, blah. they cited Mayweather, which he lost to and he did struggle, and Edeslandi Lara. But to make this comparison, that means Billy Joe Saunders would have to be Mayweather or Mayweather-esque or Mayweather level or Edeslandi Lara. So once again, that doesn't make sense because Billy Joe Saunders ain't Mayweather. He don't fight like Mayweather. He don't have as many looks as Mayweather, right? Same thing with Edeslandi Lara. Edeslandi Lara has a far different style. At 54, his power is far different than Billy Joe Saunders at 168. So again, that's not apples to apples. Now, this moron just came and tried to go against the Don for whatever reason, bringing up Triple G versus Kell Brook. But Triple G, Kell Brook was a couple years ago, and this is its own fight. And Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo is his own fight, right? This is not apples and apples. Kell Brook was a welterweight who had no elite level recent experience at 160 that jumped up 2 weight classes and was not a champion at 160. So for me to say in the past, years ago, when he first got on my dick, that Triple G was exposed, right? That's because he fought a welterweight. He fought a welterweight that jumped up 2 weight classes. This was not the case for Canelo Saunders. Saunders was a champion, even though he didn't have no great resume at 68. He still was a champion. The politics of boxing, he was a champion. And he had multiple fights at that weight, and he was bigger than Canelo, height-wise, reach, and stuff like that. So once again, if you want to compare apples, you got to compare apples with apples. Triple G was pegged by HBO to be this mythical unicorn of destruction, and then welterweight was out here bopping his head. So that's a whole different story. Now, can I continue? Give me some better work. I told you this is too easy. This is too easy. This is what I do. This is what I do. Shout out to Hamza. Shout out to Hamza. We just got money coming in. We got $5. We got $5 PayPal. He says, when they hate, donate. Never mind these haters, bro. You know Ego Army got your back. Pause. Shout out to my dude Hamza, and I appreciate that. So listen, once again, people don't even remotely try to make comparisons that are the same. Triple G, that was a welterweight that he fought. Billy Joe Saunders was supposed to be slicker and a way better boxer, and he has physical attributes, and he was a champion at the same weight class, right? Eddie, my boy Eddie said Billy Joe quit because he was afraid to get knocked out. Facts. Facts. And he didn't want to become a meme, Team Canelo. That's a fact. That's a fact. He knew it was in for it. He could, bro. And see, this is, listen, if you so slick like they said Billy Joe Saunders was, you supposed to give it another round, see how you feel. You should. So how you so slick even with an injury or an impaired eye? You don't believe in your, you see what I'm saying? If your first resignation is to resign and give your resignation, then you don't believe in your slickness. Because if you were so slick like Pernell Whitaker or Mayweather, the people who I'm telling you are slick, Mayweather had a cut versus Maidana. Who wants to get a cut over their eye and blood in their eye versus Maidana? You see what I'm saying? So Billy Joe Saunders, his team, they obviously didn't believe in his slickness because the fight was over. As soon as he tasted adversity and he touched that adversity, he quit. He said, I quit. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said, I quit. Come on, bro. Calling this guy a quitter. Block him. Block Mari. Yeah. Block Mari. He did quit. Quitter. Like Eminem said, quitter, and you bitter because I came along, and the days of House of Pain are gone. If you talk about my girl in the song again, I'ma kill you. Hey, yo, hit him with sticks, bricks, rocks, throw shit at him, kick him, spit on him, treat him like a hoe, bitch slap him. Do it for me. Do it for Fred. Do it for Rock. Do it for Rap. Do it for Ice-T. Do it just to do it. He ain't gonna hit you back. He's nothing. Just like Eminem said, he's a quitter, and you bitter because I came along. Bro, he quit. What you want me to say? Like Jay-Z said, what you want me to do? I'm sorry. Shout out to Alex. He's a quitter. He did quit. That's my opinion. Why they so mad? Bro, listen, I slept like a baby. You understand this? I slept like a baby. I slept like a baby, like a little toddler. Shout out to Alex. Ego crowd was stupid live. I was out there. Shout out to you too. I'm glad you had a good time. Felicia, what's up? Nothing. I just got these groupies mad at me. Groupie love. Give him some of that groupie love. The groupies is mad at me for getting it right again. The prodigal son has returned. So I guess they mad at me because I don't know, because what I said came true. Because you went against Canelo and you was wrong. Like, bro. So Billy Joe Saunders is so slick. First sign of trouble, he's out. They don't believe in a man's slickness. That was the Everlast diss. He's a quitter. Bro, you see how they don't ever want your boy Ego to win? I predicted most of what I even said. Who remembers this, bro? I even said Billy Joe Saunders is weird and unpredictable. I wouldn't be surprised if he quit. I literally said that to you guys. I said I wouldn't be surprised if he quit. I said, how much can he take? How much punishment can he take? Would not be surprised if he quit. He quit. Oh my gosh. So now y'all got to quit it. Listen. I'm squeezing them like OJ. Now y'all got to quit it. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said, I'm squeezing them like OJ. Now y'all got to quit it. Acquitted. Now y'all got to quit it. Oh my gosh. Bars. Listen, I said, I'm squeezing them like OJ. Now y'all got to quit it. The glove don't fit. You must have quit. Bro, I'm the kid with the golden voice. I'm the kid with the most bar. I said, I'm squeezing them like OJ. Now y'all got to quit it. Bro, the bars is stupid. I know they mad. I would be mad too. Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Robert Singleton. Test results are in. Mari is the father. Get him out of here. He out the chat. Mari dead out this month, bro. Anyway, I don't know what y'all was. Shout out to Nova Life Trucking. This is my guy. This is my guy, and he be on his journeys with the trucking. So he has a lot of time to listen. He said, I remember you said he didn't have no dog in him. I told you. That's exactly what I said. Those are my words. Shout out to Nova Life Trucking. Oh, it's looking bad for some of y'all. I told you. I said Canelo I literally said this. I said Canelo from Mexico, Billy Joe Saunders from England, and Canelo from the hood for real. And from what I've seen throughout the fight, it's not just where you're from, but from what I've seen, I said Billy Joe ain't got more dog than Canelo. Y'all said the fight was so hard for Canelo, but he didn't give up. He didn't quit. He just adjusted, shook off whatever cobweb. I don't think Billy Joe Saunders did what a lot of y'all said. Can you read my comment before? No, I don't know. If I didn't see it and I didn't read it and whatever. I told you. Y'all the one, oh, Billy Joe, he's so slick. But Billy Joe, he gonna whoop Canelo. Easy prediction. Easy prediction. Block Neff. Who are these dudes, bro? Icy, you got some work to do. Get Neffed. Get Neffed out of here. Shout out to 7 Points Entertainment. I remember that. You said that and even mentioned Canelo had to deal with the cartels kidnapping his brother. You called it, man. See, that's all I asked for. Just give me my props. Listen, in this world, I don't want anything unless it's mine. But if it's mine, best believe I'm coming to get it. I'm coming for it. Denzel Washington, and on fire. I don't want anything else. I don't ever need prop for something. A lot of people in this boxing game, they fake. They hit you with that pump fake. They'll start claiming credit for stuff they didn't really say. I never do that. I don't want anything in this world unless it's mine. You gonna give me what's mine. That's all I want. Nothing more, nothing less. If it's mine, I'm after it. I don't care if it's 1 cent, 2 cent, $1. It's mine. It's mine, bro. I told you all of these things. The real know everything I'm saying, and we could trace it. I don't delete videos. We could trace it back to these specific moments. I told you, Billy Joe ain't got more dog than Canelo. When the going got tough, Billy Joe Saunders, after all that talk, he got going. That's what happened. As far as this, Billy Joe put on a great performance. Listen, why? How come fighters that have the complexion for the protection, right? Fighters that have the complexion for the protection, boxing wants you to coddle them. So despite the fact that Billy Joe Saunders has provided the boxing world with agony and got his license pulled for misconduct, treat people bad, was mocking a Mexican reporter. Once again, when you have the complexion for the protection, a white fighter that caused all this havoc, fight week, the weeks leading up, Canelo said he was making excuses. Ego said he was making excuses. We supposed to feel sorry for him because Canelo got the best of you. And we supposed to call, oh, come on, don't do Billy like that. But Billy can do everybody else. So Billy Joe Saunders, listen, if you don't like my channel, good. Unsubscribe, get off my dick. I don't care. The man's kid punched a black fighter in the dick, right? Willie Monroe Jr. at a weigh-in. That tells you something about the parenting. If your kids is that young and that bad, and at a professional weigh-in with all these people watching and cameras, Billy Joe Saunders, badass gypsy kid, punched the other fighter in the groin. And y'all was laughing. Y'all thought this was cute. Now that Billy Joe Saunders' eye gets wrecked after talking all this ish, after wanting a bigger ring. Oh, I want a 20-foot ring. Oh, mate, it had to be 21. Then they give him a 21. Oh, it needs to be 21 on the inside. I really need to be 22. After he did all that, I'm supposed to coddle him and baby him after he just said that Daniel Dubois, a black fighter, once again, is on. A black fighter. See, when a nigga quit, nigga just quit. When Daniel Dubois got his eye and orbital messed up by Joe Joyce, nigga just quit. You see how it works? You see the double standards when it's a black fighter. The black channels, nigga just quit. And you had Billy Joe Saunders right there talking that talk. Oh, mate, I'm a gypsy, a long line of gypsies, and it's not me thing. I would never quit in me fight. You quit. You quit. You said all that, bro. I'd rather be a heavyweight and quit. Joe Joyce is big. I've been next to dude. He a big dude. You mad? You was talking all this talk because a heavyweight submitted another heavyweight, and he didn't want no mas. Daniel Dubois, in my opinion, he quit too. But I keep it consistent. Billy Joe Saunders, you think you have the complexion for the protection, but not here. We gonna treat everyone accordingly by the same. Everyone will be governed by the same set of rules, no matter what your creed, color, background, age, gender, complexion. You getting treated by the same rules. You getting treated. Listen, Billy Joe Saunders, I'm doing him bad. I'm treating him. He said Daniel Dubois quit. You quit. End of story. You quit. If Daniel Dubois quit, you quit. People are like, oh, don't call him a quitter. I'm calling him a quitter. You quit too. You ain't beat Lamont Peterson. Let's go. Let's go. He didn't wreak all this havoc. He thought he was a prodigy. He thought he was him and the Gypsies, Mob Deep. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said he wreaked havoc. Thought he was a prodigy. Mob Deep. Listen. And then now you can't come out, and then all of a sudden you let your son punch another black fighter in the groin. Great upbringing. And then now I'm supposed to feel sorry for him. Canelo slept you. You quit. You ain't beat Lamont Peterson. You quit. Listen, the prodigal son has returned. You quit. I don't care what y'all talking about. He quit. He didn't want no more. His team knew he was going to get bashed the fuck up if he kept going out there with Canelo, and Canelo was about to hit him with that ooh-wop. Canelo was about to 30 his like battle rap. Listen, I don't battle cats, but Canelo, if he would have came back one more round, he would have 30'd him like battle rap. He about to hit him with the ooh-wop. It was over for the man. And he didn't want to endure that because he would have been a meme. Bro, how you ask for a 22-foot ring to get knocked out in it? Bro, I need to know that. It's Mortal Kombat. Him I will finish. How you ask for a 22-foot ring to get knocked out in it? Listen, I said, this boxing stuff is Mortal Kombat. Him I will finish. How you ask for a 22-foot ring to get knocked out in it? What are we talking about? You did all this, ran amok like hocus pocus. Amok. You ran amok. Listen, you ran amok for a bigger ring. Who asked for a bigger ring to get bodied in it? I need answers, bro. I said Mortal Kombat, him I will finish. How you ask for a bigger 22-foot ring to get knocked out in it? To get knocked, oh my God. The kid with the golden voice and the bars is back. Listen, I said boxing is Mortal Kombat. Him I will finish. How you ask for a bigger 22-foot ring to get knocked out in it? Who does this? You gonna get this work. Listen, Billy Joe go get the work. I promise. I told you it was gonna happen. I seen it coming, and now y'all mad. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. You did all this. I told you it was gonna be a long flight back to the UK. I told y'all that, but y'all didn't want to believe me. Do you believe me now? Oh my God. Alex, even before the fight, they was booing this man. He said Mexicans ain't messing with Canelo. You quit. You think Mexicans messing with you? Bro, if you would have came out for that 9th round, you would have been fooled. You said half Mexicans don't like you and don't like Canelo. You quit in the fight. You think they effing with you? Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all about to get chewed. If he would have came out for that 9th round, he would have been fooled. You said half Mexicans don't like Canelo. You quit in the fight. You think Mexicans like you? Oh my God. Bro, listen. The kid with the bars is back. Listen, the kid with the bars is back. I said if Billy Joe came out for the 9th round, he would have been fooled. He would have got chewed. You said half Mexicans don't like Canelo. You quit in the fight. You think they like you? Bro, get him out of here. Get him out. Bro, listen, I'm Michael B. Jordan without remorse. You play all these games, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. He quit. That's it, bro. Go out for that 9th round. You said Daniel Dubois. Oh, I went out on the shield. Go out on your shield, Captain America. Listen. Go out on your shield, Captain America. You talked all that. Go out on your shield, Captain America. Canelo in the 9th round, you would have got Captain America. Listen, that's a daylight bar, but I had to recycle that. Listen, he said he would have went out on his shield. I said, go out on your shield. You Captain America. You would have went out that 9th round. You would have got Cap in America. Stop playing, bro. Look at Damien. He mad. It's me, Nikki. You mad, huh, Damien? How mad? On a scale of 0 to Mike Tyson, how mad are you? He's like, I'm flabbergasted. I'm mad. Billy Joe, he was coming. He was Saunders was beating him. Bro, on a scale of 0 to Mike Tyson, how mad is Damien? Hey, the British team. Hey, block him. He laughing. Get off my dude. Listen. Billy Joe, he was talking about Daniel Dubois with the eye injury. He said he would have went out on his shield. I said, go out on your shield, Captain America. You went out for the 9th round. Canelo would have got you. You would have got capped in America. Get them out of here. Bro, Listen, why do you think I want to hear? He said, "Do you see Fury's expression?" He was like, "I'm getting out of here. Gonna do me coke." Bro, listen. Why do you think I want to hear now about the people who was wrong to begin with? Listen, we're going to end this. Y'all getting the boot. That's in us. Listen, I said we about to end this. Y'all about to get the boot. That's in us. Why you want? Oh, my God. Listen, I said I'm up in this. It's time that we end this. Y'all about to get the boot. That's in us. Why do you think I want to hear from the same people that was wrong to start with? And they going to come and tell me, so, oh, no, you shut up, mate. No, you don't have a voice. You like Ariel and the Little Mermaid. You ain't have a voice. I'm Ursula. I'll make it worse for you. Put him in the Hearst and Kurt. Oh, my gosh, bro. Listen, I said you don't have a voice. You Ariel from the Little Mermaid. I'm Ursula. I'll make it worse for you. I don't want to hear from these same dudes that was wrong. And I was dead right. And you dead wrong. No, I'm not. No, we're not doing that, bro. The man got his whole face caved in. It's over. He said they bringing out Eagle Valley. 5 shots couldn't drop me. I took him and smiled. $5 couldn't stop me. I took it and smiled. Yeah. Listen, Josh, appreciate you. We got a $5 cash app. Stop playing with me, bro. Billy Joe talked all that stuff. Oh, well, I want me bigger ring. Yeah, you got you a bigger ring. Bro, Billy Joe need to get the ring from Captain Planet. Heart. Earth. We in Captain Planet. He's a hero. Gonna take pollution down. Captain Planet. Bro, earth, wind, water, heart. You wanted a bigger ring? You need the Captain Planet ring. Get that heart back up. Like, bro, you can't say Daniel Dubois quit, and then when it happens to you, oh, I didn't quit, mate. I know it was different for me. No, you quit. Shout out to Gil Lopez. Ego, my lads are mad. They lost a lot of money. Facts. Captain Planet was fire to whoever said that. You big right. No, you don't get to be, listen, where I'm from, you don't get to be the big bad wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. It don't work like that. Listen, where I'm from, you don't get to be the big bad wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. Like Nipsey said. Like Nipsey, rest in peace, neighborhood, right? Pick a side, got to keep it there. Switching up niggas looking weird. Bro, pick a side, got to keep it there. The fight week, you was the big bad wolf. So when it don't work out for you, you still got to be that character. You can't switch to Lil Red Riding Hood now. It's too late. You said you were Canelo, you was better, and you was in the great shape, and Tyson Fury was backing you. You got to hold that L. Listen, bro. You don't get to be the big bad wolf and Little Red Riding Hood. Look what Canelo did to his eye, bro. Look at this man's eye from Canelo. Bro, Canelo had his feet planted. Ooh, bro. Oh, my God. Bro, Canelo was feeling that one. Bro, Billy Joe Saunders put his head down. Canelo said, I got you. Ooh. Bro, Bro, why Canelo hit him so hard that, listen, Canelo said that, ooh, shit, and it was over. He's like, yeah, I'll teach you to jump in, motherfucker. I'm from Guadalajara. Ooh! Bro, that ooh. I was like, ooh, when I seen that. I knew it was done. Bro, and then Canelo gonna talk that talk. He gonna talk that talk. He was in the ring like what's popping? Like, bro, Canelo, he treated like he was at a battle rap. He, like, when they spit bars and hype the crowd up? Bro, after that, Canelo was feeling it. He was like, good, bro. And then he told Eddie Reynoso he ain't gonna be in Rush Hour. Canelo said I broke his cheek off. He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Juntao, Father Tucson, Father Juntao, bro. He hit him. He hit him with that. Ooh. Oh my God, that ooh. Bro, he hit him with that young MA. Ooh. Ooh. I'm done, bro. It's over. They put him on the gurney. It was over. That ooh took him up out of there. He said he broke his cheek off. Ego, you think he gonna respect Danny and Mexicans? Who's Danny? I don't know what that even means. Who's Danny? Canelo, the new young MA. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh. Nah, you can't be the big bad wolf for the little Red Riding Hood. You just lost. Give Canelo his propers. Listen.
You know, get carried out the ring, brother. Get carried out the ring. You know, it's not all give knocking people unconscious and then your eye goes and then you want to get out. You know, I've got all the time in the world for Triple D, and he can come again, but it's going to take a long road back from that.
Bro, this is Karen behavior that we seeing in boxing. This that Karen stuff. That Karen stuff. When a motherfucker act all racist and call someone the N-word, and then they go upside they head, or you call a Mexican person won't, or a Native American. This is Karen behavior. I tell you. Listen, will you step out of line, get in other people's business, stick your nose in other people's business, and when they go upside your head, then all of a sudden they the victim. Oh, why would you hit me in this gas station? Look at how you're treating people. Bro, boxing is full of Karens. Think they could talk to people any type of way, and then all of a sudden, old media wants you to baby and coddle them. Don't go the way. So Joe Saunders, his son can punch people in the groin. He could talk about half the Mexicans hate Canelo. He can create voids like he's supposed to be at the press day, right? And then he no shows and he bragging about it, watching Scarface in his hotel room. Him and Tyson Fury could talk all this gypsy stuff and gypsy magic, and Canelo's never fought a gypsy before, and we don't quit, we don't back down. All this stuff to hype themselves up and make them sound invincible or whatever the case is. Gypsy blood. He can talk about Daniel Dubois when he had an eye injury and said, "Oh, get carried out there, brother. You know, you should have went out on your shield, and it's going to be a long road back." And all. He can do all this, but then in true Karen fashion, when it happens to him and karma is a bit, then we supposed to just feel sorry for Billy. Oh, he tested himself, and he went against the maddening crowd, 70,000. Nah, bro. Nah. Y'all can do that. I ain't doing that. Bro, live or die sword. What you about this, what you said, then you can't. Listen, he quit. He said, I would listen. I didn't want to do this, but y'all made me. Watch, we're gonna pull it up right now. Y'all messing with a real one. Nah, I'll prove to you 100,000% that Billy Joe Saunders quit. If y'all want that, smash the like button. I'll prove he quit right now. I'll prove he quit right now. If y'all want me to prove that Billy Joe Saunders quit in his fight with Canelo and won in no mas, and it's going to be a long road back, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Okay, I'll prove it. I'll be any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. If y'all want me to prove it, can I get a hell yeah? Shout out to Cursor. Shout out to Felicia. Tech Screw. Skull Crush. What's up? I'll prove that he quit. Y'all can try to sympathize. Oh, it's boxing so, you know what I'm saying? Such a deadly sport. We knew all this going into it, though. And then when it's a black fighter like Andre Ward, he get dropped by Kovalev. Not an ounce of quit in him. Not an ounce of quit in him. And y'all say, oh, but Andre Ward. Listen how they treat black fighters. Listen, how the same people treat black. Oh, COVID whooped your butt. He eat your tail. Right? But guess what? Andre Ward didn't go out like that. He got dropped, got right back up, and brought a better fight. Danny Jacobs didn't go out like that. He got dropped by Triple G, yes, but he didn't quit. I was at that fight in New York. He actually fought harder. Both of them fought harder after those moments. But we're supposed to sympathize with Billy Joe Saunders. Stop. Okay, I'll prove it. Billy Joe Saunders. This is on DAZN's own website. So the platform that hosted Canelo Saunders, this is on their website. Billy Joe Saunders, quote, I'd rather go out with my pulse stopped than take a knee like Daniel Dubois. So Billy Joe Saunders was talking big-ish, says Daniel Dubois suffered an orbital fracture and suspected nerve damage after repeated jabs from Joe Joyce. He took a knee to lose a count after receiving the final blow to the swollen eye. Speaking to DAZN, Billy Joe Saunders said, quote, fighters get in that ring and we know what's on the line. Every fighter needs to understand, and the fans need to understand that. In the past, we've seen a lot of tragedies in boxing, deaths in the ring. Before I go out on one knee, I'd go out on my back with my pulse stopped. See, he talking that tough gypsy, like, yeah, I'd go out on my shoe. I'll go out on my back if that was me. But these heavyweights was slugging it out, and then one person couldn't take more, and you had a lot to say. Billy Joe Saunders continued, everyone has their own thought process in the ring and went on in the ring. I don't know. He obviously felt he couldn't continue. Listen, you look at the greats, the eyes, the face, we get through that. See, he talking big-ish. Karma's an itch. That's the path in your life we choose for a living. We punch people in the face and get punched in the face. Now, peep this. The man is a hypocrite. Look it, I highlighted it, right? The man is a complete hypocrite. He quit. He's a hypocrite because he quit. Like I keep telling you. This is what he said. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. He says, if my two eye sockets were broken, this is a direct Billy Joe Saunders quote when he was talking about somebody else's downfall and eye swollen lost. He says, quote, if my eye sockets were broken, my jaw was broken, my teeth were out, and my nose was smashed, my brain was beaten, I was not stopping until I was knocked out or worse. I don't agree with a man taking the knee and letting the ref count him out. So that, my friends, is checkmate. All that tough talk about what you, the gypsy, wouldn't have done and how you would have played your card different and, you know, how you were a true warrior and all that, that's out the window. So by his own admission, his own words, he is a quitter. Because when it happened to somebody else, he was quick to jump on that and speak on that. You're a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite who quit. So I don't care what none of y'all say, facts over feeling. By his own admission, he's a quitter because he said he would rather go out with no pulse than anything else. So you can't say that, like I said, live by the sword, die by the sword. Look, he called Daniel Dubois not a real champ. No. You told, like, okay, so once again, this is Karen behavior. This is Karen behavior. If you have the complexion for the protection, you can apparently do this. Hey, block Gil Lopez. You're spamming the chat. Get him out of here, bro. If nobody laughed at your joke the first 6 times you put it, then I don't know what to tell you. Block Gil Lopez. No, don't tell him to stop. Block Gil Lopez. Get him out of here. Icy. Please don't leave another comment. Get him out of here. He's spamming the chat. We don't. Shout out to Hulk Bradley. We good. Thank you. Block him. Yeah, he mad no one laughing at the joke, so he gonna nonstop post it. No, that's not how that works. By Billy Joe Saunders' own words, people like there can be, listen, unless you have the complexion for the protection, it's the only way. Listen, Jamal Charlo had a 1 week replacement because his guy failed a drug test, not him, but his opponent, Willie Monroe, who Billy Joe Saunders' son punched in the groin. See, you got to know your boxing to keep up with a real one. I'm the Don. Jamal Charlo had a 1 week replacement, black fighter from Houston, Texas. He had a 1 week replacement because his opponent failed a drug test. Jamal Charlo, the early rounds were kind of tricky. Korobov is an amateur standout and a good fighter, right? Old media said Jamal Charlo got his butt kicked because he had early round struggle, even though he almost stopped Korobov in the final round. I was in New York for that. I was at that fight, right? So this is the stark contrast when it comes to how old media treats and responds to black fighters. There is no sympathy. There's no sympathy. People just said Jamal Charlo got his butt kicked, even though that wasn't the case. But for Billy Joe Saunders, he could talk all that, run him up and do all this other stuff, and people are supposed to empathize and sympathize with them. Kamal Oz says Canelo has replaced Prince Harry on the UK throne. You see what I'm saying? Andre Ward gets dropped by Kovalev, a power puncher. Ward's back and beats him close by 1 round on all judges' scorecard. And people say, oh, you lost, da-da-da-da. But then when a white fighter like Billy Joe Saunders that you want to win, when he actually loses and actually quits, we're supposed to sympathize with them. Nah, that's not how that works, bro. We're going to keep all the rules consistent. Billy Joe Saunders actually quit in a fight, actually talked all this stuff and didn't live up to it, which was exactly my prediction. And we're like, oh, but, he tried and he dared to be great and everyone wants to baby him. And he said all that stuff about Daniel Dubois and everything else I said. But then when Andre Ward wins a fight close, but he got dropped, that's all we hear about is how he got dropped. All we hear about is black fighters like Charlo. Oh, he lost to Matt Korobov. How did he lose to Matt Korobov? He almost stopped him in the 12th round. All we hear about is Mayweather lost to Castillo and Mayweather lost to Maidana. Fights he actually won and gave both guys rematches and to them all worse. But media, the racist, the bias, the old media writers and stuff, this is what they tell you. When a black fighter wins, if he wins and is close, he lost for sure. But Billy Joe Saunders actually loses and actually quits, and it actually happened. And we supposed to just be like, oh no, Billy, despite what he is as a person, acting like a POS, insulting Mexican reporters. Nah, bro, we're not doing it. Digital mob, I told you, we working, we control the narrative. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Like I said, Charlo can beat Korobov and still say he lost. Old media still say he lost. But Billy Joe, come on, guys. You got to treat Billy Joe. He's not a quitter. Yes, he is. And now they want you're supposed to baby him and stuff. No. So you get to run around like a maniac, treat people how you want, and then people got to baby you. They got to baby you after. No. That's not how that works. Him and Tyson Fury's next. If he fights Deontay Wilder, he's next. I'm going Wilder. Bet. Run it. All that stuff, Tyson Fury and Billy Joe Saunders, oh, gypsies, we're from a traveling tribe and we don't quit and all that. Well, that's out the window. You call Wilder a bitch, fight him. Shout out to Josh Wingfield. He sent another 5. He said, YouTube keep unliking my like. Shout out to Ilir Nunez. Canelo hit him with that Street Fighter uppercut. It was a beautiful thing. $1. Fury next, bro. Fight Wilder. Yeah, everyone wants people to feel sorry for him. Like I said, so Billy Joe Saunders can act any type of way. That's that Karen stuff. We're not allowing that Karen type of behavior in boxing. Listen, when Broner acted like crazy, was talking trash, Don, and lost, old media was rejoicing. They loved it. So keep that same energy when it happened to another trash talker that is unlikable. See, once again, when it's a black fighter, it's a different set of rules. Broner talked all that trash to Maidana. Maidana bested him and didn't even stop Broner. That's another point. Oh my God. I'm just full of points. Listen, I get to the point. I'm full of points and I'm on point. Broner, despite being badly hurt, never quit. If anyone was going to quit, it would probably be a person who came from lightweight, moved to welterweight, fought a top 3 puncher, and was getting badly hurt. Broner never quit. Broner never quit. But Broner is never a black fighter in America. Broner is never afforded a reprieve. He is never given credit. They're saying, oh, about bums and all this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Broner is never given the credit for going from lightweight. That would be like Teofimo moving up to welterweight to fight Errol Spence or Crawford or something. You know what I mean? The man Broner went from 35 after destroying the number 1 guy there, Antonio DeMarco at the time, and he jumped up, fought Paulie, and then he fought Maidana. But guess what? Broner got heart. Shout out to AB. Oh, man, you know, AB, another body. I keep mentioning bodies. And shout out to Adrian Broner, because I'm going to give people credit that some of y'all won't give credit to. And I respect it. Say what you want about Broner. He makes some bad decisions, whatever. The man got heart. His heart can never be tested. And not even just his heart in the ring, his heart as a human. I know people that know Adrian Broner, and they say he's always looked out. If he's winning, then everybody's winning. Everybody on the team is winning. He put a lot of people in position, and, you know, if he took trips, guys' trips or whatever, he took the tab and all that. I heard Broner is a real giving person to people, his loved ones in his inner circle. So shout out to Adrian Broner. That man got heart. But y'all won't give him credit for that. Y'all won't give him credit for it. You like to give credit to Karens and losers, like people who lose fights and quit fights, and then people win fights like Andre Ward, Jamal Charlo, Gervonta Davis. Same thing with Gervonta. Gervonta Davis have a tough fight with Leo Santa Cruz. They say he was exposed and he was losing and all this stuff, but he knocked Leo Santa Cruz out of this world, knocked him out. Canelo himself, a great fighter, just gave Gervonta props, said he's a guy I like watching. But guess what? Black fighters, they don't get no consolation prizes. How does that make sense? Black fighters can't even get credit for winning, and then a white fighter like Joe Saunders lose, and he's supposed to get all this credit because he tried against 70,000 people. Broner tried against Maidana, came up short, didn't quit though, and he didn't get no credit. Stop it. Rain clouds. Ego keeps speaking that truth. Fury Pirates of the UK. Bro, I'm cooking them. I'm cooking them. And then y'all keep going against me. Let's talk about that. I'm about to spank you. I'm about to spank you. Eyes the pappy. I'm about to spank you. Everything I'm saying is real. Before the fight, all these people, oh yeah, Canelo's never seen this. Canelo can't deal with southpaw. And then it happens, and then y'all mad at me. Stop. Shout out to Brian. Brian who says, appreciate you. He sent $1 Cash App, and he said Tyson Fury is next. Absolutely. The person from the UK with the best worldwide win, world-class win, is Tyson Fury. And most people, or a lot of people, don't even believe he did that on the up and up. He cheated. So come on, bro. I told you 2021 about to be bad for some of y'all. It wasn't bad for me. Did y'all see how much money we made on the super chats and the cash apps last night with the Boxingego watch party? I told you it's alive. It's alive. I told you I'm the greatest when it comes to this boxing talk. Y'all seen how much money we doing views. The video's over 50,000. It's a 3-hour video. 3 hour plus, you do the math. The money keep coming in. I promise you. I am promised abundance. I am a king. I am a king. I've been putting in the work. I told you I've been consistent. I've been working. Stop playing with me, bro. We working. Now I'm picking Jose Ramirez. Like I've said from day one, I told you Canelo was going to beat Saunders. What did y'all see? What did y'all see? I knew Canelo was finna uppercut this man face off. Ooh, bro, I knew the ooh was coming. That got good to Canelo. He said, ooh, bro, that ooh, I knew it was coming. He was doing that in the backstage locker. He do that in his gym in San Diego. I knew the ooh was coming. Can you woo? I knew the woo was coming. Y'all the one pick Billy Joe. Listen, notice the day after, it's the same ego. Same OG. Even though I might be on TV. Ha. I don't have to change what I was saying before. Y'all got to change. Oh, but Billy Joe, he was trying. No, it's not what you said. Can you whoa? Bro, he would get hit with the whoa. Canelo hit him with that ooh. Oh my gosh. Y'all know it's a wrap for y'all this year. That man, happy Mother's Day. I love my life, bro. Just give Canelo his props. Billy Joe got toe up from the flow up. And now it was, hey, 1 more week, mate. He got toe up from the flow up. He wasn't really doing nothing. And listen, y'all fake. Y'all don't know ish about boxing. I'm the ruler. The ruler's back. I said the ruler's back, bro. Listen, Billy Joe Saunders. Remember, who remembers this? I told you Canelo, I was born ready. Alvarez was no David Lemieux. Who remembers me saying this? Listen, I am about to cook y'all. For the rest of the year, y'all getting cooked. Y'all not better than me when it comes to this boxing talk. You can want me to lose and want me to be wrong, but if you're not calling boxing fair, you gonna lose. Who remembers me? Shout out to Robert Singleton. Yeah. Who remembers me saying that Canelo ain't no David Lemieux? And when is the last time Billy Joe Saunders had an elite performance since the failed drug test? Who remembers those things? I said that y'all was mad at me. So slow it down. Let's take it a step further. I told you Canelo wasn't David Lemieux. I told you Canelo was going to beat him. I told you Billy Joe Saunders ain't been legendary or elite with his performances since the failed drug test, all of which is added up. I told you that Billy Joe ain't got more dog than Canelo. I told you David Lemieux is more, he's a puncher, but he's one-dimensional, and Canelo's way different. So let's unpack this. Let's look at this. Listen, we about to unpack this. I'm about to with facts. That's a cactus. No, they mad at this. Told you Canelo wasn't David Lemieux. So if you watch the David Lemieux fight with Billy Joe Saunders, David Lemieux was just punching air, and Billy Joe Saunders went like this. Remember? Billy Joe Saunders was like looking all around. Canelo was missing, but Billy Joe Saunders, where was all that? I told you he wasn't slick like that. Where was all that theatrics? Where was all the theatrics and the showmanship when Canelo was missing? Because you know Canelo was finna beat that ass, bro. When David Lemieux missed, he punched like wildly. Billy Joe Saunders was playing games like he's the showman of the year, looking around like, what was that? Fake Mayweather stuff. Watered down Walmart, great value, Karen version of Mayweather. I told you it wasn't the same type of slickness. It was makeshift slickness. When he fought David Lemieux and David Lemieux was missing, there was one sequence where he started looking around. But where was all that in the actual fight? See, someone like Roy Jones, the stuff he was doing, he did that with elite people. He did that with people you shouldn't be playing around with. But Roy was a real showman. Roy Jones was a real showman. He really was that good. He was Mr. Untouchable. Didn't I just say that? That's what it takes some time. You take some time, I'm coming to get it back. You beat me, I say, okay, we had a good night. I'm still coming to get it back. That's what it takes some time. Bro, Roy did that for real in tough fights. Floyd do that for real in real fights. Floyd was fighting Berto. He said, and start looking both ways. I really watch this boxing stuff. Y'all play boxing or play watch it. I really watch it. Floyd is with a 2-time champion, Andre Berto, power in both hands, fat. He was stick his tongue out playing games with Berto, going like showboating. I've seen Floyd do it in other fights too, where he's playing around and he's still winning. All of a sudden, when Canelo was missing, Billy wasn't playing no games because he knew he was in a real fight. He knew this wasn't David Lemieux. More proof to what I said before the fight. Before the fight, I told you he wasn't. Canelo ain't no David Lemieux. He on a different type of skill level. UK been crazy on the boat since Ricky Hatton got beat up. I ain't worried about that. Why? What? Listen, my question is simple. When Canelo was missing, because there was like round 5, 6, 7 or something, where there were some times where Canelo was missing. How come Billy Joe Saunders wasn't playing them David Lemieux games, looking around, showboat? See, I told you he wasn't slick like that. He wasn't slick like y'all made it. It's a makeshift wannabe slick. Because at the end of the day, if you really got it like that and you really slick, you can do some of that stuff, and it's called implementation. You can implement what you've been doing no matter who you're fighting, like Roy Jones. Roy Jones, he'll do a triple hook in a meaningful fight. Bop, bop, bop. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this like circus jump and leap, knocking out Montel Griffin. You know what I mean? He's doing the actual stuff that the showboat, James Tony. It don't matter who he's fighting. Billy Joe Saunders, it clearly mattered. You could do it to a slow, plodding power puncher like David Lemieux with limited like boxing intangibles and skill. You just got to watch out for that crazy power. Canelo, he's a mixed bag. He got power and he got snap and possess, fast hand. You can't be playing around. And Billy Joe Saunders knew that. He knew he couldn't be playing around with Canelo. Floyd play around even in elite fights like he did Showman. Bro, Floyd versus Canelo. Nah, I ain't cold. Everything I'm saying is true. Y'all take it how y'all want to take it. What I'm saying is true. He's a great value version of slickness. Floyd fought Canelo, and Billy Joe Saunders got the move from Floyd Canelo. Canelo is clearly a good fighter. Even at 23, he was an amazing fighter who had just beaten Austin Trout, and he had beaten Mosley and lean Baltimore, and he's bigger and younger and supposed to be stronger than Floyd. Floyd was playing around with Canelo. In the 11th round, Canelo punched the ropes, and Floyd was like looking through the ropes and stuff. So I told you, the showmanship, Canelo versus Floyd did that in an important fight. But when it came to Billy Joe Saunders, like I told you, when he stepped up, he wasn't playing them David Lemieux games and showboating. He was just switched on trying to win because he knew he wasn't that, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, if you understand and watch basketball, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Certain basketball players, their game can translate. It don't matter who, like Allen Iverson he crossed over Jordan. Allen Iverson crossed over Jordan. It didn't matter that it was MJ and every kid grew up watching MJ, in that era. He still crossed Jordan up. So he's doing the moves that he's known for doing against anybody, and he could do it against anybody. Kobe Bryant, LeBron, Steph Curry. It don't matter how big you are and stuff. Steph Curry still splashing and dripping and hitting buckets. That's my point. If you really God tier with your sport, it don't matter who you in there with. You can still do the same things. Billy Joe Saunders, it was very apparent to me that he couldn't do the David Lemieux showboat slickness stuff that he was doing versus a slow plotting one-dimensional Lemieux. He didn't try. He made Canelo miss, but he definitely wasn't playing around and looking around and doing these dances and stuff, fake Prince Nassim stuff. Come on, bro. I'm cooking y'all. Robert Singleton, he said, we'll never forget Jones Jr. put his hands behind the back and got the KO. Yeah, against that dude from New Zealand or whatever. He was a ranked dude too. He said, why were you grabbing the rope? I wouldn't grab the rope, Jim, or chicken fight. I wouldn't grab the rope. I had to hit him. You know, he wouldn't commit, so I had to do something, put my hand behind the back, like we do in Pensacola. I wouldn't grab the rope, chicken fight. But don't do that. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Y'all get y'all bars up. I'm done. Y'all better get y'all bars up. I holla. Everybody, happy Mother's Day. I've been cooking y'all. Glenn Kelly, that's the fight, yeah. He said, I wasn't grabbing the rope. I was chicken fight. He wouldn't commit, so I had to don't do that. Don't do that. Bro, I'm the new Roy Jones when it comes to this boxing talk. Ego Jones Jr., baby, don't do that. Told him not to do that. He wouldn't do it, so I had to do my thing. Bro, this has been the British tea funeral. All y'all told me all this stuff to lose, to be wrong. 7 Point Entertainment, appreciate it. Y'all getting the ultimate cook up. They scared of Boo Boo. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they make the fight. I ain't got nothing to say about that, really. Saunders was getting walked down. That's what I'm saying, bro. Canelo was batting stuff down. Block Henry. That's what's up. Did I just say that? Come on, bro. Send me some better work. The British teeth, they so angry. 1 more week, mate. Bro, like I said from the beginning, y'all got mad at what I was saying. But let's look at it. Once again, name a performance since he's failed a drug test that Billy Joe Saunders has had that was legendary. Because that last night was not legendary. That was a legendary ass whooping. And he quit. Like I said, name the recent high-level fight where a UK fighter came to America, no controversy, and beat the world-class person in America. The only one you could think of is Tyson Fury Wilder, and I said no controversy. That definitely has controversy as far as I'm concerned with Glovegate. People don't know if that was genuine based on it looked like Fury. Just look at it, bro. Just look at it. Billy Joe Saunders, he gets stopped and, quit on the stool and all that stuff. Bro, told you. Y'all think I'm just saying this to be mean or whatever. I'm just telling you what it is. The UK, bro, Kawasaki's not an active fighter. I'm talking about active fighters. And Kawasaki, truth be told, Roy Jones would have broke him off something in their prime. And in my opinion, it just happened when it happened. Man, what? So it's down to 2 guys, Josh Taylor, Tyson Fury. If not, the UK out of here, bro. In terms of world-class boxing, the UK has been taking so many legendary L's. You could be mad or you can just embrace it and eat it. You can scream into a pillow. You could be mad or whatever. What I'm saying is true. In the world, like, why do you think the UK match makes like they do? Like where the guy that's supposed to be legendary, like Conor Benn and Josh Kelly, they have not fought anyone like a Jaron Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. Tyson Fury, when he's not fighting Klitschko, which was a super boring fight, he got knocked out in the first Wilder fight for real. And then the second fight, people think he cheated for sure. When he's not fighting them, he's trying to fight Cabot Yabbage or Ajit Cabiel and Carlos Takam and Otto Weilin and Tom Schwartz, Francisco Pianetta, Safiri. That's just what it is, bro. Like, listen, Daniel Dubois, he looked very promising. He had never fought anyone that I was super hyped to see him fight until Joe Joyce. And in the moment he fought Joe Joyce was the fight he got stopped and quit in. Just look at it. Just if I'm wrong, please explain. That's fair. Shout out to Alex. He said, ego to Roy Jones Jr., this boxing talk. Okay, then. Listen. There was nobody who was a more stern test on paper to Daniel Dubois than Joe Joyce that he's fought as a professional. Before that, it was like some guy with a dyed blonde beard, Raz Kojanu, stuff like that. He steps up to Joe Joyce, quits, eye shattered, loses. Billy Joe Saunders, he ain't fought no one. Even Lemieux fight, bro. Lemieux wasn't like, bro, Triple G, Yoshim Alcine, Marco Antonio Rubio, all these guys had already beat him. Billy Joe Saunders finally stepped up somebody that is the best guy he's ever fought, like Canelo Alvarez. And guess what? Eye broken, quit, stopped, lost. Josh Kelly, he didn't even get to the upper echelon. And I thought he lost to Ray Robinson. And then after they put him with David Evanesian, and he got lost in that fight. Josh Warrington, we never seen him fight Shakur Stevenson. We never seen him fight Gary Russell. He lost to a random guy from Mexico named Lada that no one even heard of. I mean, what are we talking about? I don't know about the zone commentary. I have no idea. The commentary is horrible. Canelo, Canelo was controlling the fight, bro. He just wasn't getting reckless and just having a crazy barrage of punches in every section because he was mindful of his defense, and he was walking the man down. And Billy Joe was supposed to be slick. Man, come on, bro. So Joe Joyce, he's cool. I like him. I think he could beat some heavyweights, even though his style's different. But I like him. And Joe Joyce just kind of stay out the way. I like that. Dillian White was saying he was a mandatory for 1,600 days and all that, and then he lost to Joshua. They said Saunders was winning the fight 5 rounds to 3. Listen, shout out to Daryl. I can't vouch for anybody else's fight prediction. Whatever. Listen, I can only tell you guys what I seen. Billy Joe Saunders asked for a bigger ring to get slept in it. That's what I seen. He said, hey, I want, he wanted to make, listen, Billy Joe Saunders, he wanted a cow king. He said a twin bed, that's too small to sleep in. He said, nah, a queen, I want bigger. So he wanted that comfort sleep. So he asked for the cow king. He needed that California king, the bigger ring, and it still didn't work in his favor. Sometimes the bed, like, when you had that little race car bed, and that's like, you get to a certain age, it's too small to sleep in. So you have to upgrade, you got to get you a little queen size, something like that. But Billy Joe Saunders, he didn't even want a queen size. He said, I need a cow king. If Canelo's going to sleep me, it needs to be in a bigger ring. So when I retire on the stool, there's enough space in between. He just wanted a bigger, just wanted that bigger mattress to lose. Like I told you. That's what happened. I'm surprised he didn't ask for a water bed. You know what I'm saying? Because Billy Joe Saunders. I'm surprised he didn't want a water bed or a water ring or something. I want a couple of things me way. Now you see why he didn't want to fight Golovkin when Golovkin was mowing down. So once again, he steps up in class. Another UKL. Damn. Ego the best with his boxing-ish facts. Kamal Oz. D-Ball Dillian, the delusional druggy ducker, called out a 40-plus-year-old Areola coming off a loss. He killing y'all. And Ruiz, but won't mention Luis Ortiz, who he said was old. Oh, he killed y'all. That's a good listen. Bro, why do you think Joshua never fought Luis Ortiz or Dillian White? I told you, bro. Listen, thank you guys for the support. I'm just giving you there. I'm not saying these aren't cool people. I'm not saying they're not cool people. But so Dillian White was knocked out in his last 2 fights. Billy Joe fought the best person he's ever fought. His eye gets broken up, and he's clearly not undefeated anymore. And he loses and quits. Anthony Yarde fought the best guy he ever fought, Kovalev, and he lost. Then he lost to Lyndon Arthur as well. Listen, there'd be a lot less Eddie Hearn. That's why Eddie Hearn liked working with Canelo, because Canelo's a world-class fighter, and he don't care, bro. Eddie Hearn he want to be more lit than his fighters. He want to be, people like, oh, he's a great promoter. Bro, Eddie want to be more lit. He using the fighter. That's why he trying to get on Canelo's good side and work with him, because that's a fighter that, might be able to outlast if he fights a good competition. You know what I'm saying? The rest of Eddie's stable, a lot of the guys, if they are matched with people that I want to see them fight based on who they're supposed to be, I promise you're going to see similar outcomes, or you're going to see competitive fights. Is the very least. This is why I call it rematch room. This is why they continue to match with the top heavyweight has to fight David Price, and we know David Price ain't what he was supposed to be back in the day. You know what I mean? This is why all these guys keep fighting. Put Ted Cheeseman in there with Jermell Charlo. Y'all want to see a massacre? 50 Cent's second album? He will never do it, bro. Eddie Hearn will not put no Ted Cheeseman in there with Jared Hurd or Jermell Charlo or Edeslandi Lara. He won't do it. You know why he won't do it? Kell Brook. Every time he stepped up, he lost. Every time he stepped up, he lost. Triple G. Okay, you overextended yourself at 160. You lost. Errol Spence. He was a challenger at the time. You lost. Terrence Crawford. You lost. The fights Kell Brook was winning was everything in between that. Rabchenka and Boggly Daggly Doo and whoever else. Liam. Told you. Bro, the UK is going back to what historically it's been like in the 90s, mid-90s, 90s, where you have like a couple standout people, if anything, like Lennox Lewis, like Carl Froch. He beat a couple guys. I thought he lost to Andre Durrell, but he beat Jermaine Taylor. You know what I mean? Lost to Andre Ward. But you had a couple Kawasakis and stuff like that. That's how the UK's always been. That's how it, from what I remember in boxing, that's what it's kind of been. And now it's going back to that. That's why you have to listen. Who believes Tyson Fury at this point? So basically, realistically, I'm at me fight with Eddie. Listen, I got me fight with Eddie realistically. I said basically. Did Canelo say you'll never get the fight? He said that to NJ? He said you'll never get the fight? Begging for money, you effing loser, ego. Did anybody hear me begging for money? If y'all listen, I'll let the fans vote. Did y'all hear me begging for money? Because he just randomly said, ego, you're begging for money, you effing loser. Listen, we can have a vote. Did anyone hear me begging for money? Bro, these insecure men, they're everywhere. He said, nope, he an idiot. I don't even know what the last thing I said was, but I don't think it was even about money. Okay, block him. The shooter said no. Was I even talking about money? I don't even recall talking about money right now. I'm from the UK, dog. You dropping straight facts. Dudes are overhyped and lose when it's crunch time. Shout out to my people from the UK. Listen, ain't no love lost. Like, I got a lot of fans that are in the UK too. I'm just telling you what it is. Listen, UK, some of the UK commentators are like, oh, we should all get behind our guy. That's not boxing. You can't just get behind your guy. If your guy fucking sucks, he fucking sucks. You see what I'm saying? I don't play that. That like, bro, that's corny. That's cheerleader stuff. If your guy's finna lose, he gonna lose. Like, I'm not picking so like, all right, let's say there was a battle rapper and he from the Bay Area and he's trash and he about to battle Tay Rock or Eminem or something, and I know he's trash. You know what I'm saying? Despite what I want to win, I'm not gonna just be like, he gonna kill Eminem. He gonna kill Eminem just because I want a person from the Bay to win. Like, that's corny. That's a cheerleader. That's a man fan. That's a groupie. It's okay. There's people from around the world that are great, and your squad, your section, your region is not always gonna have the best of the best necessarily. You see what I'm saying? But when it happens, you got to hold that L. You know what I mean? It's boxing. We're supposed to all be in this for boxing, not tribalism, not like national pride or this is my fellow compatriot and countryman. Oh, I'm from Mexico, so I'm going for this guy, even though he's gonna get his fucking ass beat by Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna say he's gonna win. That's corny to me, bro. Cursor said, I left my Cash App, Venmo, and my PayPal at the bottom. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't. Shout out to Cursor, bro. These dudes is weird. Listen, when they hate, donate. You think I'm going to be mad? It's Mother's Day. Go spend some time with your mother and get off my dick. How about that? The haters is mad. Get off my dick. That's all. We did great yesterday, so I want to thank y'all. There was a lot of success we had. They could be mad. Listen, all people like that are always going to be mad. When they hate, don't. Okay, hat rack, my guy. He said British teeth stands for I quit. What happened to Joshua Fury though? 1 more week, mate. Bro, Wilder is coming back. I can't wait. I need to see Fury Wilder. I don't want to see two British teeth fight. You need to handle business with Wilder. Bro, look at the British teeth. That's why I told you. That's why they want the Joshua Fury so bad. Because all the other fighters, slaughter out. All the other fighters in the high profile fights, when they stepped up, is losing. That's why. That's why you pushing for the biggest British fight in boxing history. That's why you doing this, mate. That's why the British teeth. Y'all trying to hold on and keep hope alive. So despite Fury and the arbitration with Wilder, you just keep saying 1 more week, mate, hoping this is gonna work. You need it. You down bad. The UK boxing is down bad. I don't care what Sky Sports talk about. I don't care about DAZN UK. I don't care what none of them talk about. Everything I say is fact. It's fact. They down bad. And Eddie Hearn knows it. So he's trying to keep the British pulse alive because Billy Joe just got carted off. Canelo was like, ooh, hit him with that, ooh. Joshua's bro, where is Joshua? Bro, I don't even know if Joshua is human, even a puppet now. Where is he at, bro? Where is Anthony Joe? Oh, remember he used to do interviews? He don't even do interviews with UK media that much anymore. Bro, ever since Wilder smoked him out, Joshua barely even do any interviews. He used to always be on IFL and all this stuff. Now you have failed because he don't do no interviews like that no more. Remember, he was doing 30, 40 hour-long interviews. Meet with me, 50 mil, I'll fight Wilder tomorrow. Yeah. He don't do nothing. Since Andy Ruiz beat him, he ain't doing nothing, bro. He ain't. I don't see. Go to his. It's all like muscle milk and ads and protein powders and stuff. Bro, go look at it. It's all endorsements and sponsors. Yeah. When I got jock itch, I use Speedo. Bro, you got Speedo ads, all types of stuff. Where's Joshua, bro? You letting a white man, Eddie Hearn, talk for you, and you ain't showing no face. You'll never really make that splash in America when you don't identify with the public. Shout out to Alex. The bomber helped Tyson. He should be grateful. Absolutely. Bro, Joshua will never cross over to mainstream American media when he's not relatable. Like he don't say Eddie Hearn do all this talking. How are you 6'6" and you don't do no talking? You just let add one more week, man. What you think? What is Anthony Joshua about the Tyson Fury? Is it gonna happen? He ain't saying that. He like, bro. Some of the black dudes in the UK, they're like the Get Out movie. That's what I really believe. Where's Joshua Fury though? I'm still waiting. And that's what I'm saying. They try to assassinate Wilder's character. He's still lit. Wilder's still pop. Get my likes up. Wilder's still popping. I'm still supporting, bro. I don't care if he fight Herman Monster. I'm watching Wilder's next fight. He must see TV. Tyson Fury need to fight him anyway. One more week, mate. Where is the Joshua Fury? Didn't Eddie Hearn say he want to announce it at the Canelo fight? The fight over. Billy Joe in the hospital. Canelo with his family. Where the Joshua Fury thing? One more week, mate. I'm done. He said Anthony the Robot. I'm done. I've been slaying y'all. Y'all been getting hit with that baptism of boxing talk. One more week. Yeah. All right. All right. Anyway, I'm out. The money keep coming in. Just bet on us, like I said. Daryl sent $2 again. He said he hit him with that Ken Ryu uppercut. Big facts. Oh, you can. Joshua ain't the brightest crayon in the Crayola box. Oh, wow. I'm done. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Smash the like button and subscribe. We working.